Foreign policy determines how the United States conducts relations with other countries. As a leading global power, U.S. foreign affairs have a significant importance. National interest shapes foreign policy and covers a wide range of political, economic, military, ideological, and humanitarian concerns. U.S. foreign policy has changed over time, reflecting the change in its national interests. After the Revolutionary War, America's prime national interest was to maintain its independence from more powerful European countries, as typified by the Monroe Doctrine. Throughout the 19th century, America concentrated on creating a nation that spanned the continent and it avoided foreign entanglements. By the turn of the 20th century, the United States had become a minor imperial power. World War I engaged the United States in European affairs, but after the war, a wave of isolationist feeling swept the country. Emerging from World War II as the most powerful economic power, the United States changed its foreign policy dramatically. It took lead in founding the United Nations, it invested billions of dollars through the Marshall Plan to help strengthen war-devastated European democracies, and it created a system of alliances, including the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. After World War II, the United States was guided generally by containment of communism, a policy that sought to keep communism from spreading beyond the countries already under its influence. It applied to a world divided by the Cold War, a struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union. In the 21st century, instead of devoting their national resources to defending the entire world against all manner of threats, American foreign policy focused most vigorously in protecting its vital national security interests. The attacks in September 11, 2001 led to a subsequent war on terror, where military involvement in the Middle East increased significantly. To the present day, U.S. foreign policy goals are based on cooperation with other nations. Among these goals are preserving the national security of the United States, promoting world peace, maintaining a balance of power, working with allies to solve international problems, promoting democratic values, and further cooperative foreign trade and global involvement in international trade organizations. Now, who is in charge of making U.S. foreign policy? First and foremost, the President of the United States, leaders of other nations through meetings or accords, the Senate and House of Representatives, the Secretary of State and the Foreign Service, National Security Council, and the Central Intelligence Agency or CIA. Foreign policy can be conducted through a series of different strategies. Smart power is a tool that has defined American foreign affairs in the last few years. But what is it exactly? Smart power refers to the combination of soft power and hard power strategies. It involves the strategic use of diplomacy, persuasion, and the projection of power and influence. The origin of the term smart power has been attributed to Joseph Nye, who in 2004 introduced it for the first time in his book, The Means to Success in World Politics. He said smart power is neither hard nor soft. Susan Noel later published about it in an article for the magazine Foreign Affairs. Under the Obama administration, smart power became a core principle of his foreign policy strategy. It is believed by scholars and specialists in international affairs that the United States must define an agenda that marshals all available sources of power and then apply it in bold yet practical ways to counter threats and capture opportunities. Then how has this strategy defined U.S. foreign policy in the last few years exactly? First, the New Beginning speech at Cairo University delivered by Obama in 2009 called for improved mutual understanding and relations between the Islamic world and the West, and said both should do more to confront violent extremism. Furthermore, the current administration has stressed the importance of smart power strategy in relations with the Middle East, especially with Turkey, who has an increasing leadership role as a regional soft power. By establishing a cooperative relationship with Turkey and working to clarify misunderstandings through smart power, Turkey could eventually become the bridge between the East and the West. A smart power approach to U.S.-Turkish relations will expand the leadership role of Turkey in the region and increase its strategic importance to NATO. Finally, it is safe to say that Hillary Clinton, as a Secretary of State, was who implemented a smart power approach to foreign policy and international diplomacy. The objective was to harness American engagement other than unilateralism and the so-called boots on the ground. She defined smart power, including diplomatic, economic, political, cultural, and military coalitions, as a last resort.